Hi guys, this is going to be my first ever YouTube video, so I apologize in advance for the terrible quality and the fact that I probably don't know what I'm doing. I am trying to film this on my camera phone, so we'll see how it goes. Basically, I decided to do a video simply because I need a little bit of help. I got a few fish, as you can see, they are Fantail Goldfish. This one over here is Heinz. Got him probably about 3 weeks ago. The other two, that one down there, that is Beans, and the other one that's been a bit of a pain, that one there, that is Heinz. Basically what's going on is I think that Beans up here, I think that might be a girl, and I think the other two are boys. Only real reason I think that is because I've tried looking at all the different bits and pieces, but it's too hard. The only reason I think that she is a girl is because the other two have been basically for the last 24 hours chasing her around the tank like crazy things and sticking their little fishy faces in her butt. They've also been like sort of swimming around and nudging her, and she's getting a bit tired of it all, I think. I don't think they've been attacking her. I mean, she doesn't have any like bits out of her tail or anything like that. So I don't think they've been biting her. So I think it's kind of just flirting. I think she's probably a girl and they might be trying to, you know, mate or whatever. But what I really wanted to ask was, I'm having a little bit of problem with fins. When I got the fish, I got, you know, this one here, yeah, and Beans in here, together at the same time. And I got them from a pet shop just down the road from my house. And when I got them, there we go, Frank had a little bit out of the tail, and I didn't really think too much of it. In fact, I actually didn't even really notice in the shop. I didn't notice until I got home, and I sort of figured that maybe one of the other fish that had been in the tank with them had sort of just been nibbling, because Beans over there swimming away, she was fine. She had no marks on her at all. Over the first few weeks that I had them, Beans started to develop some dark colouring on her tail. That hasn't gone away, it stayed. I asked the lady in the pet shop and she said that that can happen with fish. They sort of can change colour and stuff sometimes. But Frank, his tail, it just basically got worse. Fins split, he had tears in them, he had holes in them. And they were getting worse and worse and worse. So I talked to the people in the pet shop, and they said that it's possible that it was fin rot, and that I probably actually bought them with that. So I got this stuff here, which is an antibiotic, and it treats a whole bunch of different things. And I did a full course of the antibiotics on that. It wasn't the cheapest. I mean, it was like, there was another option, but they said that it, you know, wasn't as reliable, so I went for the more reliable one. And I think it was about $30, but New Zealand dollars, that is. But it does a few treatments. 10 powder packs does probably 2, maybe a whole treatment for a tank about this size, which is just over 50 litres, I think. Almost 60, and they advised me if I have to do the treatment again, just drain some water out of the tank. That way, you know, the sachets will go further. So I did the full treatment. It seemed to work. It actually seemed to work really quickly. The tail, the fins and stuff healed really, really quickly, and no real problems. But recently, I've noticed that Beans, who's the girl one in there, she had a couple little tears. They did seem to heal quite quickly on their own, so I didn't put anything in the water. But this morning, when I went to work, I checked in on them and noticed that they were, you know, chasing her. But when I got home from work, I noticed, let's see if I can see it. You might not be able to see it very clearly, but put your fins up. Yeah, that you can probably see that Frank has got a split in his fins up the top there. Now that wasn't there this morning. He's also got, you probably can't see it in the tail, maybe. He's got a bit out of his tail as well. So that only happened in the 8 hours or whatever I was at work. So I don't know, is that really quick for fin rot to take effect? Because I'm sure it didn't happen that quickly last time. Basically, my question to you guys is, do you think that that is fin rot again? And should I do another treatment? Or do you think that someone is picking on him? I haven't actually seen any fighting going on. There's been a lot of chasing of this little one here. But, you know, obviously I've been at work for 8 hours, so I haven't seen them during that time. And obviously during the time that his fins have gone a bit funky. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think is it fin rot, or do I need to try separating them, or what? Any thoughts or ideas? Just pop them in the comment section below, and any help would be appreciated. Thanks.